Darc and Moody, Moody and Darc. It's been real from the start. Speak the truth, then you playing your part. Nothing fake here. We've been real since daycare. Some change, some stay there. Came from the streets, we speak for the streets, we speak for the youth. Nothing but truth. Feel it in the booth, feel it in your soul, feel it in the cell, feel it on parole, feel it on probation, feel it when you free, totally free. Pardon me, till they pardon me, till they pardon we. Positivity from negativity, back to positivity. The podcast for the streets, helping you eat. We live by the code, we live what we speak. We revolutionize real love, honor, respect, loyalty, educating the masses, bringing unity. It's all or nothing. The podcast for you and me is Darc and Moody. We the voices of the community.
I hear voices right now. I can hear them just as plain as day.
Yeah. What up? This your boy Darc.
It's your boy D Moody, man.
You know what I'm saying? Darc and Moody, all or nothing, man. Straight out of Connecticut. You know what I mean? We got a man Slab in the building.
Slab in the building, man. Listen,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Hartford stand up. Y'all wanted Hartford. Hartford is here.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want in Hartford, we got to taste the Hartford for you right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people, man. Tell them your name. Tell them, you know what I mean? Tell them a little bit about yourself, Big Slab.
Well, you know, my name's Slab. Some call me BINO, Slab BINO, you know, from Hartford, born and raised.
You know what I'm saying? My boy,
What part of Hartford?
Well, I'm originally from the Avenue, but, you know, I spent a little time on South Marshall Street, but I'm originally from the Avenue.
you know what I'm
No
saying?
40 Deuce, Edgewood.
So help me
my
out right
stomping
quick.
grounds.
Because I don't really know the area of Hartford. I know dude said the Ave, and then you got Enfield Street, then you got Chatter Oak and the Ville, and you know
Okay, this how, like, it's almost kind of like here, like Hartford, like you got the Avenue, long stretch, you know, and off the Avenue, you got a lot of chapters off the Avenue, like the Field. You had Uptown, you know, you got the Bush, Bedrock, all these places is right there around the Avenue, but you know they got their own sets and stuff, you know. You know, that's just how it
What's
was.
the best part about Hartford, man? You got to say, what's the best part? Not areas, just the best part about Hartford. Growing up in that urban city, man, what's the best part about Hartford?
It's hard to say now because the best part, my era different from now. It's different now.
Go
you
to
know?
your era, man.
Man,
Just tell
from
us.
my era, the best part of growing up, we ain't have all these cell phones and internet and all of that.
Yeah.
Everybody used to have to come outside, man. You know,
Word up.
we coming outside, you know. So, you know, the best part to me is just like growing up, you know, playing in hydrants and all of that. Everybody in the hood, we having block parties, like
Yeah.
whole community come together. You know, we cleaning up the street before the party.
That's
you
right.
know, that's what we used to do. You know,
Word up,
everybody
man.
come out.
My boy Slab came here looking like Shaft. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
You know he got what Hartford rep the most.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
The
man.
Cardi's.
Oh man,
Oh,
you know.
Cardi. If you want to know, if you in prison, right, and you want to know a New Haven dude or Hartford dude,
Facts.
a New Haven dude gonna say cousin all day, and a Hartford New Haven nigga we wear Wally's, and Hartford
Cardi's. Cartier frames, man. Cartier frames. And my boy, he got the Louis on. Y'all don't see him. You know what I'm saying? But he got the Louis on. He came, you know what I mean? He came correct today, man. We feel appreciated, man.
You
know what I'm saying?
I just come to rep my city, man. That's all, you know.
Word
All
up.
I could do is tell my story. Everybody got their story, you know. We got a big city like y'all, you know.
No
There's
doubt.
a lot of G's,
Got a
there's a lot
capital.
of everything there.
Got a capital.
Salute to
so-
Hartford, man.
the
Word
capital.
up, man.
Just to let y'all know, we all spend time together. So
Absolutely.
if you trying
These
to get
my
the
brothers
connection,
right here. Even though,
you know,
we ain't from the same cities, these my brothers. I did
Yeah.
a lot of years with them, 10 and a half years before I went off to do whatever I was doing. But I spent a lot of time with these brothers. They real brothers.
iPod.
And, you know, they my brothers. Absolutely. I be seeing you with Punez, too. He don't remember me probably,
Who
though.
does remember you?
A word. That's my guy,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you a
Real
story later
talk.
on, though.
Yo, Punez is the sports guru, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Me and Juan was talking
Mhm.
about some sports. We got to get Punez on the show.
Me and Funes went one. We went 1-1.
Yo,
He always get on me because
yo.
I'm a Patriots fan, but I used to like the Niners.
Oh,
Used to always
hold on. You see the fan I am right here. You see the big G man right there.
Y'all doing
You know what
good
I'm
right
saying?
now.
Word.
Y'all doing
I
good. But
think
Moody
we're doing,
got the right
I think
hat
we're
on.
doing better than them guys over there. I think we
Yeah.
do a little bit better than those guys over there. Y'all, what y'all like 4-4 over there?
Yeah, we deserve it.
All right.
We deserve
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
We
We
definitely
repping
deserve
6-2 right now, man.
Uh-huh.
6-2 right now. We don't care about them rings.
You gotta care about the rings. That's what you get into sport for.
We talk about today. This the ring I care about, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you get into sport
This the ring I
for.
care about right
That's
here.
a
That
very
marriage
important
ring,
ring. Yeah, that's a
Word up.
very important one. Trust me.
Word up, man. So, yo, talk to us, man. Tell us how my boy Slab grew up, man. You grew up with a single parent, 2 parents in the house. What it was like, man?
Well,
Talk to us.
It was a single parent, basically. My mother, it was 7 of us. I'm the youngest out of 7. So,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
real.
Yeah.
That's throwback. That's old school.
Yeah. You know, I'm youngest out of 7. We started off, man, in the hood, Cabot Street and all of that, 40 Deuce, which is known as now, you know. It was rough. We was poor back then, you know, so it ain't like the same now. Mom probably used to send us down to the church to get some of that government cheese, that big block. You feel me? It was just different back then in the 70s and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an old head, so we ain't talking about nowadays. A lot of people that probably watch it that's younger, they probably don't even understand what that was.
Yeah. Oh, when you say old head, what you mean? Where we at? We 70? What's going on? 32?
I'm 53.
That ain't old, man. You a young boy,
53,
man.
but
You
know.
looking good,
I
baby.
was a baby to you in prison then.
You know what I'm saying?
What was that?
Moody, you
02,
50,
03?
You 50 something right now.
Carried yourself well, bro.
If I'm 50, right? If I'm 50, right? So that means Slab is 58.
Yeah.
And you 53.
Whatever, man. We hear that. But you hold up. I'm gonna say something before we jump back to Slab. You colonoscopy be old right now.
I already did that.
Know what I'm saying? So you could get that colonoscopy. That's how old you are.
I got that check.
All right. So everybody will know he at least colonoscopy age.
Yeah, I got that
However,
check.
you know, I'm saying a little messed up a little bit, but that's how old Moody is. He got that colonoscopy. There we go.
So my boy Slab, you got any kids?
Yeah, I got 3 kids. I got 2 girls, my son. They all grown. Technically I got 4 grandkids, you know, but you know, got 2 grandsons and 2 granddaughters.
Shout out to the grandfathers on the show.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Slab.
Shout out to my wild little daughter Mari. If she ever watched this, you know, calm it down. You already know.
Yeah.
Staria.
How old are the children? Run off them ages real quick.
My oldest, 33. My youngest, the middle one, she's 28. My son, he's 24. You know, my grandkids is 8. I got 2 of them that's 8, and then one that's 5.
All
So,
right,
you know.
all right.
And then my other one, 2 of them that's 5. My bad. No, he's 6. London 6.
Yeah. So tell us, man, about the incarceration, man. How long a time you did, man? What it was like in the Bing?
Man, you know, been doing bids, like, you know, on and off most of our life, just running the street.
No doubt.
But like the one that I just got through doing, it was like, that was the biggest one. You know, I ended up getting 12 years with 6 special parole, but I also had a gun case. So they gave me 5 years and they ran 30 months of that concurrent with my bid that I was doing in the state. So after I finished with the state time, I had to go do 30 months in the feds. So, you know, it was everybody
left us.
Yeah, after I left y'all, I did that. I did 10 and a half in the state, and then I went to the feds and did the rest of that 30 months off.
And what was the experience like, man? Tell the youth what this experience was like. Why they don't want to do this?
Man, listen, I mean, everything that glitter ain't gold. I'm trying to tell you, like,
Big facts.
everybody be out here in the street, you be trying to survive and do what you got to do, but people sometimes you be having options. You go, you know, red or blue pill. You're gonna pick the streets. You're gonna stay in school, do what you got to do, because it's the flip side of trying to shine and have all of this out here. You know, cars, clothes, jewelry, just shining. You know, just stunting for the people. It's a flip side too, because when you go to jail, come on, man.
When you go to jail, what say?
Man, you lose everything. Everything gone. Your little pretty little shorty that you worried about out here and all of that's gone, bro.
What about your man?
Man, they ain't around. You know, you might have a couple that's gonna be around for a while. Now, I can't say everybody wasn't around. You know, shout out to Big Cam. You know, he held me down. You know, my Duke, they held me down.
Shout out to the real ones.
Yeah, it was a few that was around. You know,
shout out to the real ones.
But man, let me tell you something. Once you in there, it's just you in them walls. You know, you're gonna have deaths. I mean, I lost my mother, father, all my matriarchs of my family while I was alive. But they was alive. They was out here. When I went to jail, I lost all of them there. So, you know, it's like come home to what? Like it's like when your mind just go to another place. You know, you alone. It ain't no more shine or none of that. They taking everything from you. You're gonna be a dependent to somebody. Now you're gonna need the money in order to get you some things you need in there. You know, you'd rather be out here living. You know, I don't care if it. Man, listen, man, you could be doing anything. But if you breaking the law and you ain't built for that, if you built for that life, man, that's what you do. You know, I'm not here to try to, you know, whatever, but people gonna be who they gonna be. But if I could tell you something that's gonna change your way of thinking, because if you go inside them walls, man, come on, I did 13 in there. Come on, man, half of y'all came and handled 3 months.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So just understand what that is.
Yeah, what he telling you is when you pick up drugs, when you pick up a gun, when you steal a car, when you do anything that's illegal, there's the consequences to it. Whether you get caught, whether you know, I can tell you a story right now. My man's car got stolen. He 45, his car got stolen, and we used to steal cars. So it's funny, like that's karma, like you know what I'm saying?
He was a car thief.
And he was a car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, y'all think y'all gonna get away with it? And I know y'all like, yo, why y'all talking? Y'all was in the streets. Yeah, we was in the street. We spent 7. How many you do, Darc?
A lot, man.
How much you do, Slab?
13.
25, 13.
All together, I did 20 joints, man, all together, man. It wasn't nothing to laugh about, man. I mean, I was in there. I had to be in there. So, you know, I did what I had to do while I was in there, man. I survived, you know what I mean? I had my peoples around. So it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was, you know, ain't nothing like freedom, man.
Definitely. I seen Slab. I seen you on a boat. You had a big fish. You fishing?
Yeah. Man, yes, I do. Man, that fish I caught, you know.
You ate that fish?
Yes, I did. Man,
That's right.
Let me tell you, that was on my birthday, man. That was my God. Man. Listen, that day I had caught a little case. Just rewind a little bit. I caught a little case. I had to go in there for a few months because I still had some special parole.
Yeah.
So once that was over, I bonded out. Boom. 2018 came in. My birthday came. May 20th. Me and Leak Gemini. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He brought the 29th. I'm the 28th.
The 31st.
31st. Okay. I knew he was close. So I planned a fishing trip, a private boat. This dude got this private boat. Said, all right, he wanted like $140 a piece. Got all my guys together. We went out there, no lie, on my birthday morning. I was the first drop on that boat. The first, he giving us instructions. I know how to fish, but the first drop, boom, I caught that big ass bass. He was like,
how big was it?
Like 45 pounds and 47 inches.
Dang.
It held the record.
It was big.
I held the record in Long Island Sound for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all. That was the first drop. That was a birthday present from my mom and them. I already know what it was.
And that was on your born day.
Yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Came back, right? We had the cookout going. They had a big party going for me. I had the captain and fillet the fish on the boat. Now I caught 2 of them. The other one was big, but it wasn't as big as that one that you seen the picture of. Yeah. And they ate both of my fish up that day. Both of them.
Let's bring it back for a second. Tell us about high school years, man, if you could remember.
I ain't had no high school years.
No high school?
None. I ain't had no junior high school years neither. You said keep it real.
Yeah, all or nothing, man.
I was thugging since kindergarten.
Man, I was in the streets, man. Listen.
What grade you went up to?
6th grade.
6th grade.
6th grade.
And then you said, you know what, school, this not for me.
It was. I went to a boys' home from this Connecticut Junior Republic. Now that's all they been doing is preparing you for jail.
Yeah.
Because you know I was doing stuff back then. Back in them days, we wasn't really too much drug selling, a little weed, but used to be robbing and stealing and stuff. You know, you breaking in cars. You know, you stealing radios and CBs and shit. You know, so we was doing all that kind of stuff and. you know, it's just like school. When I used to go to school, I was always a problem in there.
Yeah.
You know, it got so bad. I was skipping school for so long. My mother and them ain't know. So one day they just tried to bring me to school. I got to the door and I just broke on them.
On moms.
On moms and them.
Yeah.
I must have been like 10, 11 years old. I might have been like 10 years old.
Yeah.
But my brothers, the way my brothers were set up, even though I'm the youngest, man, they had me in the streets young, 9, 10 years old. I was smoking weed. I was out there breaking in cars, stealing, doing whatever I had to do because we was poor. So it wasn't like it was just doing out there, just doing it just to do it. We was doing it to eat.
Yeah.
So it was a different thing. So I didn't have time for no school. I wasn't thinking about school. All my friends, like most of the people I grew up with, they know, like they used to be going to Hartford High and all of that. I was the friend that was outside in a stolen car waiting for them to get out of school, got a pocket full of drugs. Where we going? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I wasn't.
Did you achieve your GED?
Yes, I did. I think me and you might have graduated together, Moody.
I graduated 2001 from Empire.
I think I was in 03 from Empire. Yep. I was in 03.
So, you know, it was, you know, I mean, I unfortunately, we was locked up, but we got something out of it.
Man, it took me all of them years, you know, and it was something, man, because
you couldn't get out of Empire unless you had a GED.
Exactly. When I first caught my bid, I started off in Cheshire. I stayed there for like 18 months, and then they sent me to McDougal. I was trying to get to McDougal because I was married. I wanted a trailer visit. That's all that was on my mind. If I get there, they giving out trailer visits still. So I finally got a hardship transfer to McDougal, and they put me in Empire. Man, they was like, you got to go to school.
Yeah.
You got to go to school. So it was funny that when I started going to school, man, I was so smart in school that I didn't even know because, you know, we out here, we dealing with scales, grams, all this. They showing me math. I'm acing the math tests. I'm writing essays and all this shit. It was stuff that I didn't even feel like I knew, but I knew once I really sat down and it was explained. Man, I passed with good grades and all of that, man. You know, we got our diplomas and all that. I felt proud of that, even though it was in jail.
That was a proud moment,
but yeah, man, it was something that
I could relate.
That I thought I'd never accomplished.
Something like that, yeah.
Because at the time we was in there together, we couldn't leave Empire unless we had our GED.
For real.
And me and you was sellies.
100%.
Well, a lot of people never made it out of Empire.
Yeah. They changed the rules now. They don't care. You don't got your GED.
Yeah,
that's where they just gave up on us.
Wow.
Before, if you ain't had your GED, you're not going nowhere but the school block.
Wow. The crazy thing is I did high school. I made it to the 12th grade in high school. I got shot, got kicked out of school because of that. And then when I went to prison for my case, you know, I went to M Block and they made you go to school. So in 2000, I took the test, graduated, you know what I mean, cap and gown it.
Yeah.
And that was in 2000. You know what I mean?
I went to trial. That's when I left him with the trial.
Big accomplishment, man. From when you be in the streets, we don't be thinking about no school. About the way a lot of my friends and stuff, they had the parents that, you know, that was on them like that. But, you know, I was so rebellious that my brothers was already older than me. So it was like, man, I'm going to do what they're doing. So I wasn't thinking about it until I went to school. And it was, you know.
But that's what I learned while I was in prison. Education is not just about academics. See, we get afraid of the academics part. Like you said, you knew math.
Yeah, real good.
You ain't go to class and know math. You went to the streets and know math.
Absolutely.
Now imagine if you went to school and you applied that math.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would have happened?
He still got a GED.
Man.
Word up.
Man.
Yeah, man.
That was a proud moment, though. They had a cake and all that out there for us. They fed us good that day.
Hey, yo, so how did you further your education further than that? Did you do more schooling, or that was it?
That was it, really. Well, I
You
can't
was
even
in a
say
vocational,
that.
right?
Man, I was in a bunch of. You're right. I'm sitting here and saying no. I was working in that dental lab up there for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I was getting that
getting
money.
that fetty.
Once I got the iPod with y'all, I got in that dental lab.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I did that for a while, but then all of a sudden they kicked me back out to Cheshire. You know what I mean? So after I left, I got to Cheshire. I stayed there for a little while. I was with Lord. No, not on that one. Not that time. Matter of fact, I was. He had went home for a minute on bond.
Yeah.
He bonded out for a hot second. He was out.
Yeah,
But
he made a pill bond.
I ended up in Osborne. When I got to Osborne, I was mad as hell because that jail was raggedy as fuck. I was like, damn, man, what I'm gonna do here? But that was the best place for me, man. You know, because they had that industry down there.
Yeah.
So I started working in a clothing factory. We was sewing shirts and all that shit. We making $400 and $500 a month.
Yeah.
Man, I did that for a minute.
Ooh.
Man, I did that for a minute. But you know, man, you know me, I'm always I'm up to something all the time, man. We was in big trouble in Osborne.
Yeah.
$500 a month. You know what we would have did with that, Darc?
Yo, that was crazy.
We was eating over $50. We was bringing that down like 6 ways.
Man, I killed them for a long time. I was buying cotties and all that from my cell, and then I swear I killed them for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, we had the jail upside down, man. They came, they locked the jail down for like 2 weeks, man. They kicked me back up out of there.
I just asked Darc about this too. I wanted to know when Willie D went down. Remember that?
Willie Stratford
went down.
Yes.
Remember Miss Paskins ran down.
Man.
Right?
That was my girl.
You remember that?
Willie
That
D.
was my
You remember he had a you know, a lot of people have money in they sell from him.
Mm-hmm.
He had some oil.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy had the oil. I forgot his name. The light-skinned dude. I think y'all was sellies. I just want to know what happened to the oil.
Light-skinned dude. Well, I was Sally's with then.
I think they all went down for the fight in the yard. They had a fight in the yard.
Light-skinned dude.
I
don't know who I was with at the time. I don't remember the oil situation though. I remember Miss Paskins and Miss Haskins though.
Yeah, one passed away.
Yeah, she
Door, y'all couldn't. I can't almost had his name. They shut your door. They said, you don't open that door, don't open this door, and she ran out. Now Willie D used to pass around the oils. He used to have it in everybody's cell. And that day, we couldn't find no oil.
Home must have clipped. Home must have clipped. I swear. Yeah. Oh, he was smelling good for a
Slab
minute.
didn't clip it.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of his name.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
My boy Dad was on the other side.
Shout out to Dev
Shout
too.
out to my
Dev
boy
home,
Dev,
man. That's my man. Dev, I'm gonna see you soon, baby.
That was on the other side.
Dev, you gotta come on the show, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Give us some of that energy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Word up. Well,
Yeah.
what up? So talk to us, man. Give us a little more, man.
What you doing now? What's going on with the big slab now, man? Because you cardied up.
I mean,
Cardied up, Louis'd up, looking like Shaft. You know what I'm saying?
I work hard, man. You know, I work hard, man.
Yeah.
I mean, after I came home, it was rough. You know, when I first got out, it was 2012. Matter of fact, it was on my son's birthday. I left the feds. My people was able to come pick me up from the bus station. So I had all day on my first day home without reporting to the halfway house. I had like 8 hours. Man, I was out here running around and all of that, just seeing the city. But man, it was scary because now I'm sitting in this halfway house and I'm saying, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? I've been going all this time even the buildings and all that look weird to me. You feel me? You first come home, man, you looking at the buildings and the streets and shit. People looking crazy. You're like, oh my God. So I started working. I was working, matter of fact, I was working for this temp agency and it was a place in Meriden, man. I had to catch 5 buses to get to this place. I mean, it was wintertime, blizzards. So I got to get on 5 buses and I was only making minimum wage. But when I first came home, I'm a prideful person. I don't really like to ask for nothing. You feel me? Even if I'm in a situation, you're going to have to really offer it to me because I'm not going to. So when I got that job, I was probably making $300 a week. It was the best thing for me because I was able to pay my cell phone bill. I was able to take a shorty on a date or something if I wanted to. You know, I'm fresh home. So, you know, all these things running through your head, this stuff you want to do. But, you know, things was tough. Man, I just kept at it. And I started working at this restaurant, Bonefish Grill.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Chef Al, man. Got me that job at Bonefish.
Big
man.
Chef Al.
Yeah,
big shout, man.
Man, we started at Bonefish Grill. They had just opened. I helped them open it up. So it was a little better job. But in my mind, bro, all I kept saying is I had to move from Hartford because I had this crazy ass PO. That lady crazy as hell. I don't mean, but I had a crazy ass PO. I wanted to get away from her. So I was like, damn, I had an apartment in Hartford and shit. Me and my shorty, I was like, I got to get out of there. And I ended up I ended up moving to East Hartford. I had crossed over the water, so I knew that wasn't her jurisdiction. They gave me this big, cool ass motherfucking dude, man. I was off and running. I quit my job. I was like, man, listen here, man. And, you know, I started the landscaping company. It was me and my brother Barry, you know, shout out to my brother Barry. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? So it was me and Barry doing the landscaping. We was doing pretty good, you know? And all of a sudden, situation happened, boom, you know, and then my brother, fast forward a little bit, I found my brother, you know, my brother passed away in my house, so I didn't want to landscape no more. I had that case pending, I had, you know, it was things going on. I was just like, I'm just ready to go lay it down, whatever my lawyer, man, just give me a deal, man, whatever it is, I'm gonna go sit it down, man. As long as it ain't too long, I'm a little old, so I ain't want to be doing no pounding, no shit. Give me like a deuce or a tray, I was ready to take it. Because I had that case, and now my brother going, I just didn't even care at that minute. So I go to court, and we fought, and I ended up having not going there. You know what I mean? A lot of little things happen, and you know, the whole thing it is, man. You know, after I lost my brother, it was like I wasn't interested. I had sold everything. You know, I had a different truck. I had landscaping equipment, glasses, jewelry, all that shit. Man, I liquidated everything. I was like, none of that can't do me no good in jail. So after he had left, I can't even describe it. It was just like blessings just came. It's like it could have been him. I don't know what it is, but things just got a lot better for me. You know what I mean? Things started taking off. I started getting back in the land. I got more landscaping and better equipment. You know what I mean? A better truck, better this, better everything, better glasses, better this, all the stuff that I sold that I got rid of. It all just came all back to me. It's like, you know, I just feel like it was the divine intervention, bro up there working in my behalf. Because right now, I lost the taste for that landscaper, but now I'm into it heavy right now. It's like, you know, I've taken my company to a different level. I started off just doing yards on my own, but you know, I LLC, I got the business account.
Tell the people the name of it again, man.
Versatile Landscaping and Cleaning.
All right. Big one, man.
I used to love Big Daddy Kane. I thought I was home, but Rakim, that guy, man. I'm Rakim, man.
All right. Jay-Z and Nas.
Damn, why don't do me like that, man?
Jay-Z and Nas, baby.
He from Hartford. They love Queens.
Jay-Z and Nas. You gotta give it up.
My nigga, man. I love Nas too, man. I ain't like how he did Nas, man. I mean, Nas did Hov, man. Man, I gotta say Hov though. Hov be talking that shit, man. I'm feeling home.
That's right. Biggie and Pop.
Man, I'm sticking with Big. I love you, Pop, man, but East Coast, baby.
CNN and Mobb Deep.
Damn.
Come on.
Damn, that's hard, man. Nori and my niggas, but man, I'll fuck with my Deep heavy.
No doubt, no doubt. Who we got? Scarface or Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Dre rapping?
Scarface or Dr. Dre? He said Dre.
Rapping, I just like Dre all around the board. He produced a lot of good music and stuff like that. Plus, he put out some stuff, you know.
He ain't harder than the Scar though, lyrically.
I mean, that's
my opinion.
Yeah.
He made more noise than Scarface to me.
Yeah.
He made more noise than Scarface to me, but Scarface was hot.
Word up, man. Yeah, and yo, you gotta take us around the town, man. Drive us a few spots, man, and give some people some love and a beat, man.
I mean, shit.
We jumping in the whip. We in the land. We in the landscape.
I know a little bit.
Hold on, I'm in the landscape.
There's so many people out. I'm gonna leave a whole lot of people out. So I'm gonna
nah. We ain't doing it like that. We doing it. We got. It's all love. It's all love. Regardless of what. It's all love. We're gonna drive on one side of town. You can shout out a business or a person, or just give a shout out. It's all love. Everybody that Slab know that Slab love them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's all love. But we just gonna shout out a side of town.
You know, I'm a solid fella.
You know what I'm saying? So take us to Hartford. I don't know Hartford like that, so I'm jumping in the car.
I know a little bit of people, so I'm gonna try to.
I'm gonna just shout out my boy Buku, man.
I'm gonna try to jump out.
We're gonna start right there.
Where that at?
Buku up here in Chester.
No, where that at? Where he from?
Oh, he from the Avenue. Buku from the Avenue. Buku from the Avenue. That's my little brother. Him and Hammer.
See, that's what I'm shouting out. I'm shouting out Hammer.
Yeah, him and Hammer. I'm just smoking the Hammer. Hammer, we almost hit that ticket Sunday. We lost by 0.5 point with that Buffalo shit, man. Yo. Don't worry about it. We on them again, baby.
Take us somewhere else. We in the car. We in the landscaping joint.
We in the landscape. We in versatile landscape.
Man, if we gonna just go down the avenue, I'm just man.
Hold. The avenue one strip, right?
Yeah, the avenue one strip, but it's a lot of. Where y'all want to go?
We don't know. We don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna take out. If we go down the avenue, shout out to all my fellas from the avenue, uptown, man. You know, Big Lush and all of them uptown, motherfucking Ring and all of them, man.
Take it to a part of town.
My boy Trev, rest in peace, man. My boy Loaf of Bread, man. Come on now.
Yeah, Hartford stand
That's
up.
my guy.
All right, hold on. Listen, check this out. We gonna, cause Slab being difficult, we're gonna drive to New Haven.
He don't understand.
Hold on, we're gonna drive to New Haven in the versatile truck and just shut one person out from New Haven. Just one person.
From me, shout one person out?
One person.
Man, I'm gonna shout out Lord. What
right.
up, baby?
You know what I mean? Go Get It Publishing. My boy Moody rocking the shirt right there. You know what I mean? Go Get It. LORD. Now we're gonna jump in the versatile. We're gonna go to Bridgeport right quick. Shout out to Bridgeport cat, man. It's hard, huh?
Yeah, because I know a lot of Bridgeport cats.
Just one. It don't matter.
I'm gonna shout out my boy Miz, man. We was in the feds from Bridgeport. You know, right. Shaymar Walker. You know who he is, man. That's my guy.
Bush. Shout out my boy Deion Bush. He just came home.
Shout out to the Bush, man. Shout out to Artie, man. Artie Blackwell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, it's all love. We want everybody to know, man. It's all love out here. We got Big Slab in the building. Hartford, stand up.
Hartford.
You know what I'm saying? And we just want to show the world this urban aspect of Connecticut, man, and that it's not all, you know what I mean? Dudes came through what they came through. And my boy Slab showing you living proof that dudes could do a lot of time and come out here and do their own thing and look good doing it, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. I want to shout out my wife. And since I left Hartford, Slab just pulled off, jumped on the highway. I want to go through Chappelle. I want to say shout out to Pretty. I want to run through the murder field. Say
shout out to H, man.
Yeah, H. You know what I'm saying?
Big Oink.
The Ville, my man Teddy. I was in Long Lane with him, Teddy King. Teddy Simpson, and
Big Ski, all of them, the Kirklands, there's a whole bunch of them, man.
Hey, yo,
there's so many people.
Go, man,
I can't even start naming everybody because I'll be here all night.
When dudes get hungry, when I get hungry, man, I just want dudes to know when you in town and you in New Haven, we go to La Isla Spanish Restaurant, 2779 Dixwell Avenue. Come get some of that good Spanish food. Get that Juan Castillo Special Arroz con Pollo. And come see us, man. 2779 Dixwell Avenue, man. La Isla.
Ask for Little Darc. She'll be behind the counter. She'll give you whatever
Definitely
you need.
Gonna have to check them out.
Shout out to Juan. I love you. And I don't know why Juan keep getting this trophy. I gotta change my work schedule.
Could I say something though?
Yeah, say what you say, man.
Man, listen, I just want y'all to know it's an honor for me to be on y'all show, bro. Like, man, I was locked with these brothers, man. They making real movement, making real things happen. Man, Moody, man, come on, man. You coming home, you doing so good, brother. Your energy is strong. You know what I mean? Man, y'all movement is real. You feel me? Like, man, I just want y'all to know it's an honor for me to be here. Just to even be invited to come tell my little story, whatever it is, you know.
And it's an honor to have you, and I'm gonna give you your flowers. I appreciate you driving down here to come check us and show me and Darc that love.
Man, anytime. It ain't got to be about the podcast. We go get something to eat, something to drink, whatever, man.
Yeah, right.
You know,
we know
man.
we're going after this.
You know, for real.
Yeah, we going to 2779 Dixwell Avenue.
Okay.
Some of that good Spanish food right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo,
while we outside.
And shout out to Bands De Niro, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Little bro out there in the Beamer truck, man, you know?
Yeah, and if y'all like Slab, we're going to have bands on the show next week, man.
He up next.
So be ready for that.
Yes, we out.
I see you.
Word up.
Yes,
man. We out, man.
I could have talked about a whole lot of crazy shit, but